Hello and welcome to PocketGamer.biz's YouTube channel. I'm Jon Jordan, and the game we're playing as the first time user experience playlist today is Light. So as you can see, Light is a RPG from Come To Us, Korean publisher, and Polygon is the developer. It's taking its time to load. There we go, something happening at the bottom there. So there's quite a lot of RPGs from Chinese and Korean and other Asian developers being released in the West now. So it's quite hard, I think, for them to... They're all fantasy based. It's quite hard for them to differentiate themselves. They're all doing a lot of the same kind of stuff. Yeah, I suppose I get quite confused which one I'm playing. So we'll see if Light does anything different. Light Fellowship of Loux, I don't know. The other thing, it's kind of weird. Why do they have these names no one can pronounce? It's just very... That doesn't help things, does it? Anyway, I've got this Fever Time event notification, so Asian games are very good at running events, which can be a bit off-putting for new players. Obviously very good for retaining existing players. So let's hopefully something will launch. Okay, so create a nickname. Again, this is a little bit odd in a way to have this happening so quickly, and that's not even enough letters. How many letters did they say? This is bonkers. I mean, I guess maybe it's a different in English. Maybe it's the kind of, I guess, in how Korean language works. Maybe it's easier. You don't have so many symbols, so 8 symbols is a lot. But that's bonkers. I do find this actually with some the Japanese as well, that just the, I assume it's how their server system works, their player ID system. In English it's bonkers. I mean, eight letters is not enough. So I wonder how well this has been kind of localized. So we're going to have a bit of backstory which we don't care about, but we can't skip. So again, I can understand to some degree why developers spend a lot of time on the backstory. Basically, this is like I don't give a toss, and it's not any great story anyway. It's black versus white, it's red versus blue, it's good versus evil. It's the same old thing. It doesn't help us play the game in any different way. It doesn't. It's not even. I mean, it's not even a nice cutscene. It's just like pretty rubbish, really. So I kind of think, really, and it's not just for Korean developers coming to the West. It's obviously for Western developers going to Korea and anything where you're outside what you would normal expectations. Just allow people to get into the game as quickly as possible. I think is the one thing that everyone in the world wants to do. I mean, this is still going on. This is it's just like. I think, but the problem is, the beast being the way of the world. Most people would have deleted this game by now. Most of us, oh goodness me, I don't know about it. It's not a Star Wars game, it's not a Marvel game, it's not a Harry Potter game. I don't care about this. I'm just going to delete it. And it's particularly difficult for RPGs if they spent a lot of money buying downloads. Then you need to get people in the game and enjoying the game as quickly as possible. Otherwise, your day one retention is going to be abysmal, and you're wasting all that money. Okay, are we going? Have we got a skip? Well, at least I'm in control of this, so still no skip. 200 years later. 200 years later, I'm still waiting for the thing to load. Come on, get on with it. And again, this is not very high-end art. Very kiddie. Oh, here we go. And this is the weird thing. So this game is actually quite high-end in terms of what's going on in the game. All that stuff around it, I would get rid of it. Rubbish. So here we're going to have this waffle. Yeah, give it a toss. So we've got a few things going on here. Let's go back actually look at the. Oh no, it's taking me into the scenario, so it's getting me straight into the game. At least that's a good thing. That's what I've been moaning about. So here are my 3 guys. Look at them. They're in 3D. They're well animated. You can see there's going to be the whole RPG, leveling up items, that kind of stuff. See, there's a key system, so we're using keys. That's the energy. Okay, it's telling us about evolution of heroes, so we're going to have all this kind of like different ways of leveling up. Oh no, get on with this, come on. I mean, this is just, get me into the game. I mean, this is just not funny. We have to have our friends. Okay, get on with it. Okay, so here we go. So we can see there's an elemental thing as well. In the top left, there's a 3 elements that you're playing off against. So at the moment, I'm not doing anything. This is all also play. So I guess there's this big blue thing in the bottom right fills up. That will allow me to do some special attacks. Here we go. So I can tap him, and he does a big attack. Fire attack by a little bit. Wipes out those generators. So also see there's a timer in the top right, so that will obviously you have to get things done by the end of the timer. So it doesn't look like that'll be a problem. So finishing these guys off. We got one more. Yeah. So in the top left, it's saying how many waves there are. He's going to be a slime lethal boss, I suppose. Let's use the lady at the back. She's got a fire attack. Whack, absolutely, isn't it? Okay, they're all toast. There he goes, and we've got some reward. So first clear, so the first time we clear something, we've got the Troll Archer acquired, so that's maybe we can add him to our squad. We've got a treasure chest with a scroll, so scrolls for everyone levels up, that's nice. We can see the rewards at the bottom. Next. Check the equipment before entering battle, okay. Remember that troll, let's put him in the team, so going into team formation. Looks like we can add some more, so there's the troll guy, there he is, excellent. Adding him in, there we go to team formation. Okay, team formation men, okay, that's what we already know. Okay, so if we go, so again, I'm not touching anything on the screen here. It's got 5 minutes. Off they go. So the Troll Archer's fighting his own. So I don't know. The other weird thing that these server games tend to do is they tend to have notifications from the global chat room. So there's people I have no idea. Anyway, so this is a skills thing, so I can do a skills thing a different way. I can focus on specific enemy targets. So I'm tapping on this particular guy, so that's a more focused attack rather than just general special attacks we were doing before. Okay, so let's try this again. So she's going to do an air attack, is she? With fire. Okay, it's a big attack. Whack. Stun and fry. So one more. Use the boss this time, Troll Warrior. Oh, that's not very nice. So let's use the Troll's attack that we did. A big fire. There we go, one again, so that's good. Another first clear, we've got a filing, so I'm going to use him for something or other. Treasure box, life rune, so we've got a rune system. Okay, so this is kind of quite nice. I think sometimes with these rune systems, they get very complicated. You don't really know where you're using them and which person you should put them on. So this one is just saying, you know, here's the rune, you can collect it, sell it, or the rune suggestion presumably will just stick it on this guy. So yeah, so it's saying he's not got any runes, but we can equip it straight away. So that's actually quite a nice way of just speeding up the process, and particularly when you're starting in a game and you haven't got a clue really what's going on, it makes it very easy, just auto select. And in most of these games it's pretty straightforward. You know, a character you're using, you want to give him the best equipment. So okay, we're going to hero power up with the filing, so back to the village. What we're pressing on heroes, so we can upgrade this mercenary captain Ian, upgrade him, use other heroes as material. So this is like okay, so this is pretty standard kind of evolution, using materials and other stuff we collect. So he's going to upgrade, it's going to cost us a little bit of gold. He's going to upgrade to, okay, level 6. Okay, go back into scenario. Battle preparations, go again then, let's do one more. Oh, so we can summon a friend now, so that's interesting. If we press on that. Okay, so the friend. So I haven't got any friends in the game, it's just a random character. It may not even be, maybe the game may have just given that to us as a high level character. Can't really see how high level she is. But she's just whacked in there, so that's nice. Let's use her special technique. Too weak. Okay, let's use it on the boss actually. The boss archer chap. So let's use that one. She's going to whacking with a big sword. Wow, that was quite... Wow, okay. So she's just whacking everyone with a big sword. She's quite useful. She can come back to tea. So we've got another rune. So again, I got a suggestion for the rune. So Ian's collecting them all. Oh, was it Ian? No, Ian didn't get it last time, did he? Okay. Oh, another one. Okay, so... Okay. Win-win, everyone levels up, everyone's happy, you can tell us about runes, okay. So it's got heroes thing. So check runes, let's try equipping a rune now. I thought we'd equip them all. Okay, so showing us another way of doing it, I suppose. Equip that one. Equip that one, we can't equip that one, he's already got it, is he? That's odd. Oh, it's like doubled up, is it? You can equip rooms at the same time. Oh, I see. It swapped them out, has it? Okay. So I can now power up the room. Okay. This is where it starts to get complicated. What am I using to power it up? I'm just using it at cost. Just. Okay. Well, I think we'll leave it there. I think we've had a bit of time, kind of waiting for it to load and everything, and go through that stuff we couldn't skip. So. In some ways, Light is using kind of some standard RPG techniques with you finding materials and leveling up your character, a rune kind of thing. Yeah, we've kind of seen that kind of stuff before. Maybe a bit different in terms of you're kind of like you can chain them up, kind of increasing it. But the whole thing about all these RPGs is finding characters and having different ways to level them up, and then spending the time in the game finding the different materials and different bits and bobs you need to level up those characters. That's how all these RPGs obviously play out in terms of kind of retention and metagame. We can see in this example there's not even any option for un-autoplay. It's an autoplay game in which you occasionally, once or twice maybe in a level tap on using superpowers in a tactical way. So very Korean from that point of view. I actually quite like this. I think this is, in a sense, all the faffing around at the beginning aside, I think it looks really nice, which a lot of these games are just in 2D. Maybe as I get a bit further in the game, I'll get confused. I think Western players often do get just a little bit confused if you compare this game to, say, a Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, which isn't uncomplex, but is much cleaner and clearer in terms of what you're doing, and maybe because just Star Wars is something that we're just more comfortable with as a character kind of set. I think often with these RPGs they have all different character classes and then characters within there, and you could just get a bit confused kind of about whatever else is going on. So I guess we'll see if how the game does. The one thing to say about Come To Us is that they have one of the big success stories in taking a Asian RPG to the West and being very successful. So Summoner's War, which is a game that's pretty old now, a couple of years old, has done $500 million of revenue, not just in the West but globally. But the West is the biggest slice of that. 35% I think is from North America. So Come To Us definitely know how to market these kind of games and know how to run them. So maybe this will be the I think it's silly to say anything's going to be the next Summoner's Wars, but this is definitely a next generation of game in terms of the quality of the game, quality of the graphics, and all that kind of stuff. So that combined with the ability of Come To Us to market stuff and find an audience probably gives it a gooder chance, or better chance than most. So anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, so we do a lot of this first-time user experience and kind of looks into games and how they work and how the systems work and all that kind of stuff. So if that's what you're interested in, do subscribe. Thanks for watching and hope to see you again.